Sister Wives ending? Fans think long-winded season 19 will be the show's last. Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe now. After the longest season in the series' history, Sister Wives has officially wrapped its 19th installment. Spanning 2 years of the Brown family's unraveling and capped off with an emotional tell-all, the season aimed to bring closure to a story more than 15 years in the making. Many fans believe there are no stories left to explore, sparking speculation that this could be the show's final chapter. The latest season of the long-running TLC hit featured 29 episodes, chronicling nearly 2 years in the lives of the reality TV family. Spanning from 2022 to 2024, it marked the most extensive timeline ever covered in the series' history. The season concluded with a 3-part installment honoring Janelle and Cody Brown's son, Garrison, who died in March 2024. At that point, the family, including Mary, Christine, and Robin Brown, was completely splintered. After the season wrapped, the series aired a 4-part one-on-one special aimed at addressing lingering tensions within the fractured family. However, despite the episodes trying to take a closer look at the present, the interviews were filmed in October 2024, before many of the most recent family developments. Therefore, Christine's paternity and child support cases were not addressed. Nor was Robin and Cody's move to a new $2M home, or the resolution of the family's Coyote Pass property division and the land's eventual sale. However, the episodes did shed light on Christine and Janelle's feelings about Robin and Cody's courtship, and revealed the deep inequality between the marriages when it came to time and resources. Cody also introduced viewers to the term Mormon naughty, detailing his sexual experiences before marrying Mary in 1990. On Reddit, fans speculate that the length of season 19 signals the end of the road for Sister Wives. Many believe the fractured state of the Brown family no longer aligns with the show's original premise, and that this extended season was a final effort to tie up loose ends and bring some closure. I honestly hope it's over. The show is nothing like what it started to be. After Garrison's death, I really don't want to watch anymore. All good things have to come to an end. I wish the best for all the Oggs, but I really hope it's over for everyone's best interest, one viewer wrote. A second fan believes the show is already a year behind. We can read any news in gossip mags or their social media. I hope whatever they've been filming is the end. They need to move on and find peace without rehashing past lives over and over again. So, will Sister Wives come to an end after season 19? It's been documented that the family continued to film after Garrison Brown's death and the one-on-one episodes, so it looks like there may be a 20th season of the TLC series. Of a new season? One fan said, "This last season was really just a catch-up in the timeline. The next season should be more current." Well, as current as possible. If there is a new season, it will be interesting to see how they frame the season because it has been 3-4 years of rehashing the marriages and it is boring now, a fourth concluded. Cody Brown's latest confession about life with Robin signals trouble ahead. Cody Brown's monogamous commitment to Robin Brown after separation from the other 3 wives, Mary, Janelle, and Christine, might seem like a clean break from the past. However, beneath that new setup likely lies the same volatile reliance that destabilized his plural family. That's because Cody didn't transition into monogamy because he grew into emotional simplicity, but because he was pushed into it by rejection, divorce, and estrangement. That's certainly not a resolution, and Robin is now clearly bearing the emotional weight that once spread across 4 women. In earlier seasons, Cody thrived not just on love, but on attention saturation. He rotated households like a performer cycling through stages, feeding on being needed, pursued, even resented. That ecosystem no longer exists. Robin is now his only emotional outlet. This was evident when Robin was struggling to adjust to this new environment without her sister wives in Sister Wives season 19. The core problem, Cody's need, isn't just romantic. What makes Cody's new marriage structure fragile isn't a lack of affection. It's his craving to be seen. Polygamy gave him multiple mirrors. If one wife challenged him, another affirmed him. If one rejected intimacy, another restored it. That constant cycle of control, chaos, and comfort fed his identity. Robin, despite her loyalty, can't mirror all of that at once. And worse, she now holds the sole burden of propping up Cody's emotional self-worth, which has never been self-sustaining. It's a high-maintenance partner situation, but one that's now at a structural collapse of the identity Cody curated over decades. Cody is at a point in his life where he doesn't know how to be without external validation. So it's possible that when Robin falters, tires, disagrees, or pulls away even slightly, Cody has no fallback, no rotation, no buffer. And at this age, that can be a bit hard to adjust to. The emotional infrastructure is already breaking down. Moving forward, if there's another installment, it won't be surprising if the audience has to see Robin, who once seemed the most emotionally sturdy wife, no longer composed. Her confessional segments in the past season were filled with defensive justifications, nervous tears, and coded language about loyalty and loss. These aren't the signs of a woman relishing a one-on-one partnership, but of someone bracing for collapse while trying to keep it all together, or perhaps just guilt. After all, she's not just supporting a husband, but instead a televised legacy that's already lost its base. And she probably blames herself a little for it. On the other hand, Cody's version of monogamy, right off the bat, might not be rooted in emotional maturity or reparation either. Naturally, at least initially, it'd be an attempt to reclaim control after losing the others until that required maturity comes. But you don't fix a foundational imbalance by reducing the number of people involved. If anything, that concentrates the dysfunction. Why this monogamous era is likely to unravel publicly. Every season of Sister Wives has been a case study in misaligned needs, and this era is no exception, just more concentrated. Cody may speak the language of monogamy now, but his behavior, emotional outbursts, control issues, and resentment toward his ex-wives revealed that the inner landscape hasn't changed. His identity was forged in plurality. Now that it's stripped away, there's nothing grounding his sense of self except Robin's diminishing patience, and she won't be able to hold that weight forever. The fact is that Cody is used to having multiple women, and his needs are structured accordingly. This version of their marriage, therefore, might not be sustainable because, while it's a partnership, it's also a survival pact, propped up by mutual fear of losing relevance, losing face, or admitting that the dream failed. But that's just considering what has happened in their lives up until now. If both Cody and Robin want to give a nice end to it to build a happily ever after, that's possible, but only if they're willing to work on themselves, Cody, in particular.